Welcome back to Courtroom Chronicles. Today, we're stepping inside a tense Texas courtroom where Delina Spiller, a repeat drug offender, faces a critical decision: probation or prison. The stakes couldn't be higher. This case starts off calm, but things quickly spiral as the judge digs deeper into Delina's history of substance abuse, missed reports, and probation violations. What begins as a routine sentencing hearing soon turns into a battle for redemption versus accountability. As you'll see, Delina insists she's changed, claiming she hasn't used drugs since her last arrest. But when the judge reads through the police report, the tension in the courtroom shifts instantly. Pay close attention to the judge's tone. She's not here to play games. She wants honesty, accountability, and proof that Delina deserves another chance. One a cock. Would you have granted probation, or do you think this defendant deserves prison time? Drop your opinion in the comments, because by the end of this case, the judge's final decision will shock you.
Okay, when's the last time you used?
I was probably a couple of months ago before my last arrest.
All right, you appear sort of jittery today to me.
Big deal for me. I'm sorry. I'm just really was
All right,
reluctant to sign, and
No. Let's not pull that nonsense, right? Because I've read
CR.
the 5216 State of Texas versus Delfina Spiller. And are you Delfina Spiller?
yes, I am.
Ms. Spiller, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonish Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you electronically sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
Again, did you understand what you're charged with is possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams? That's a second-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
Did you understand if the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, not grant you community supervision, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, I did.
All right. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
All right. According to the plea bargain agreement, there's a $500 fine. The state recommends deferred adjudication. The state will take in consideration CM numbers 89335, 89336, 89337. There's restitution of $57 for laboratory testing. The MRT, no contact with the complainants listed in CM 89335. Elva Toole, ELVA, last name TOOLE. Robert Sosa, SOSA. Lawrence Dougherty, DOUGHERTY. Did you understand that to be the plea bargain agreement?
Yes, I did.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement. The state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 5 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 120 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
I'm sorry?
I said, yes, I do.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, I'd just like the court to consider the offer from the state. She has never been convicted of anything, and I know that she'll comply with everything on probation and complete it satisfactory.
Ms. Spiller, who is Philip Manuel Aguilar?
He was a gentleman that I dated briefly last year.
And if you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
They'll be negative.
All right, you know you're going to get drug tested today, right?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you're still saying they're going to be negative?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, when's the last time you used?
I was probably a couple of months ago before my last arrest.
What have you been using?
I was still using methamphetamines.
All right, you appear sort of jittery today to me.
I'm sorry. I'm just nervous. This is a big deal for me. I didn't really was
All right,
reluctant to sign, and
No, no, no,
So-
no. Let's not pull that nonsense, right?
Okay.
Because I read the police report, and in the police
Okay.
report, you signed the form that states that the drugs in the vehicle were yours. You signed the
Yes, ma'am.
consent form. So here's the thing. I've been a defense attorney. I've been a prosecutor. Once you end up pleading to something and you're asking the court to give you deferred, now's the time for truth and honesty.
Okay, ma'am.
And this is why I say that. I want you to, if I'm going to give you deferred, that means that I think that you can be successful on it. I want you to be
Yes, ma'am.
successful on it. I hate when people come back and there are some issues, or
Yes.
I feel saddened by the fact that they're coming back because they haven't done what they're supposed to do. So we're going to start over with all of my questions. I need you to be honest with me so that
Okay.
I can give you conditions to help you be successful. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So that's all I'm trying to do. That's what my
Okay.
questions are designed to do.
Okay.
So, number one, when's the last time you had contact with Philip Aguilar?
November maybe of last year.
Right. Do you-
Physical contact. He's texted me and stuff since this year he has.
Okay. So do you all have children together or anything like that?
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Are you all still in a relationship?
No, we're not. He's in another state.
How old are you?
I am 39 years old.
Do you have any children?
Yes, I do. I
What
have
are their
two
ages?
daughters. One is 23 and the other one is about to be 8.
Okay. And does the 8-year-old live with you?
No, she does not. She resides with my husband in Spring Branch.
Okay. And why isn't your 8-year-old living with you? Has Child Protective Services been involved?
Yes, there was an incident with my older daughter that removed her from living with me.
Okay. When's the last time you had employment?
It's been a while. I was self-employed, like caring for, my niece and stuff for my sister while she worked. But since COVID, it's been pretty much just unemployed.
Okay. And when's the last time you used?
I used before I went to jail on the 11th of August. I'm sorry.
Okay. So you're telling me you haven't used since August, not anything?
Yes, ma'am. Well, since August 11th, or the day I went to jail. Yes, ma'am.
So there should be no marijuana, no cocaine, no meth,
No,
no
ma'am.
heroin or anything. All right,
No,
because I'm
ma'am.
gonna have you drug tested today, okay?
Okay.
How are you supporting yourself?
I was receiving unemployment, but that has stopped, and so now I'm looking for work. I've applied for like rental assistance, but I haven't received anything yet. So just starting fresh.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is gonna do. $500 probated, 5 years deferred adjudication. Take in consideration the following CM numbers: 89335, 89336, 89337. Restitution for laboratory testing of $57. The MRT. No contact with Elva Tool, Robert Sosa, Lawrence Doherty, 120 hours of community service restitution. I'll waive 40 of that if you obtain the vaccine. I'm not ordering you to get the vaccine. It's completely up to you whether you do or not. But if you do, 40 hours will be deducted. Or if you've already obtained the vaccine, provide proof to probation and 40 hours will be deducted.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Proof of employment within 30 days. There's to be no employment. And I want you to hear me on this. No employment as a home health care provider or anything that involves minors. So there's to be no more babysitting for you. You understand?
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
There's going to be regular reporting by Zoom, parenting classes, random field visits 2 times per month. I'm going to want a UA,
Yes, ma'am.
outpatient treatment with probation. Ms. Spiller, is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful in this deferred adjudication?
No, not that I can think of.
All right, we can go off the record. Ms. Spiller,
Yes,
you need
ma'am.
to make sure that you do everything that's being required of you. The key to success on probation is communication with your probation officer. You understand?
Yes, I do.
CR 5216, State of Texas versus Delphina Spiller. Can our parties announce for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense.
Valerie Headland.
And are you Ms. Spiller?
Yes, I am.
Showing you what's entitled motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Are you the same Delphina Spiller who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 5216 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 4 grams to 200 grams on September 10th, 2021 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes, that's me.
State?
Violated condition number 5 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Delphina Spiller did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of July and August 2022 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State?
Your Honor, we waive and abandon the other violations alleged.
Any objections?
No.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, I do.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, I do.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Judge, there's not a proposed agreement. We were going to recommend 5 years. And I believe the defense would like to ask for an alternative to that, Judge.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, without going into so many details and background on this, and certainly not to offer excuses, Your Honor. I did meet with Ms. Spiller for a long time last week. She has had some serious health issues starting about the time that she did last reported to probation. And it had her in and out of the hospital from around June, July of 2022. September, they finally diagnosed her. And then she went septic and went into the hospital for 3 weeks in November. I don't think she was in a right frame of mind at all. I did ask her, why didn't you just pick up the phone and call probation, call the court? She was eventually picked up because, well, she was in Spring Branch. And then after she resolved some of the medical issues.
Was she supposed to be in Spring Branch?
No, Your Honor. Her mother-in-law lives in Spring Branch with her children. And her mother-in-law was administering the IV antibiotics and everything that she was going through. And her mother actually has custody. Is it one daughter
This
or
is
two?
one-
Just
one
one daughter. Because of a very serious incident that happened with her eldest daughter in 2017. Ever since that date, I think Miss Spiller's life has spiraled out of control.
And has she picked up any new offenses since
That's
she
the
was?
problem. She has 2 new, excuse me, number ones out of Comal that are for misdemeanor charges that are from September of 2022, all along the same kind of time frame.
And what are those charges?
I think fraud, use, possession, less
Failure to
than five-
identify.
failure to ID. There's an offense report in the summary.
And so she has fraud use. And I will tell you that in this plea bargain agreement with the case, they took into consideration fraud use cases. And so I have before me a person who's not reporting and is alleged to have picked up new fraud use cases and didn't pick up the phone and call probation.
Yes, Your Honor. There, you know, she knows not to just stand before you and make excuses or say it's a mistake. She knows that. But in the Comal report, at least, she was with a person that got charged heavily with other items and issues, and she was coming out of the Tractor Supply. So there's a paragraph in there that addresses her. The majority of the report is for the person that she was with.
All right, the person she was with, does he have criminal charges?
I would imagine so, based on that.
And she's not supposed to be around people who have criminal charges.
Yeah. I would ask Judge, this is her first MTR. And the charge is a second-degree felony, her underlying, from 4 to 200. It was 5 point something grams of meth at the time. So if that's any consolation, I would beg that she be allowed to continue probation. At worst, revoke sentence her for the convictions. And I think she's on the bird. And then place her back onto probation so that she can seek additional help and support. She is with her sister now back in San Antonio. I think her sister is a good influence and is helping her. She also suffers from diabetes, Your Honor. She's having vision loss, so she can't read the paperwork that I give her. She had a doctor's appointment scheduled for July 27th that she missed because she was taken into custody on this case. That's why I asked the court to bring her a little bit quicker. So I would just ask that she not be sentenced to TDC. I realize there's not really an alternative placement for her, like treatment, because she has charges pending in Comal that I can't really do anything. I don't have any influence in those cases. So we're just asking the court to, if at worst, sentence her, revoke her, but put her back on probation since she's never been to TDC.
All right, Ms. Spiller, there are consequences for actions. I am going to grant the motion, find you guilty, revoke, sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's a $500 fine, time and money rent concurrent. If you would like, I can ask that you be placed in the therapeutic community. I have no jurisdiction for you to be placed in the therapeutic community. You'll have to ask for it as well. But the therapeutic community is helpful in any type of drug issues that anyone may have. Would you like me to request the therapeutic community?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you. You're going to have to do better. Okay.
And there it is, the final verdict. 5 years in prison. After multiple chances, missed reports, and new charges, the judge decides it's time for accountability. Yet, even in her ruling, she gives Delina one final opportunity: placement in a therapeutic community program. A rare move showing that this court still believes in rehabilitation over pure punishment. This moment highlights a powerful truth about the justice system. Judges often face the impossible balance between mercy and consequence. Delina's story is a sobering reminder that second chances are valuable, but they don't last forever. If you found this courtroom showdown as compelling as we did, make sure to like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to Courtroom Chronicles for more shocking real-life cases, powerful judge reactions, and moments where justice speaks louder than words.